Right, we're gonna play a game. But first, we're gonna smoke weed and drink, and we're going to eat pizza. We're gonna eat some pizza. Yeah. So stay tuned.
It's one of the darkest things I've ever read in history. It's about Columbus meeting the natives. In his letters, he writes, "They are very simple and honest and exceedingly liberal with all they have, none of them refusing anything he may possess when he is asked for." A water-based formula swiftly softens and dissolves gel, acrylics, and dip powder in minutes. Elevate your nail care routine with Unpolish Plus, where efficiency meets an advanced formula, ensuring a cleansing. Do you have keys? If you
Oh, these are looking packed fresh. I wonder what's in them.
are you
Everybody is having the time of their lives. What am I watching? What is going on in this world? Everybody is fucking showing their dogs off. Everybody. Like, I don't know. Is that the new trend? Like, just fucking show off your dick in your fucking sweatpants. Just show it off. Who cares? Commando, who cares? Nobody cares. Fucking show it, flaunt it, give her, get her, whatever. Oh my god. It's Starscream. Starscream.
The reason they want a recession is because when a recession happens, the economy plummets, a bunch of companies go bankrupt, and only the oligarchs have the money left over to buy up everything when it's being sold for a fraction of its actual worth. If the whole economy goes under, only a small group of people are wealthy enough, not only to be okay, but to start buying and accumulating. They take advantage of people's desperation by buying up all these properties that are being liquidated, so that when the economy rebounds, before maybe they own, let's just say 1% of the economy, but then when everything gets cheap, they have less money in an absolute sense, but everything else is dirt cheap, so they buy, and then when the economy goes back up, now they own 2% of the economy. Yeah, recessions are good for people who, have the hunger and who are, willing to buy, and they have the capital. Will this recession affect other countries or just the EU and America? It'll affect the entire world. The reason they want a recession...
Get ready with me as using beer to soak eggs can significantly soften their shells, which is part of an old and practical recipe. First, soak the eggs in beer for 10 minutes, then steam them.
Can I be honest with you? I don't want to waste my fucking beer.
In a small...
Like, soak eggs in beer. Like, no.
I seem to have found my new signature piece. How do you like it? It's done. It's too big. Who the hell else would I bring you to? To me, creating your signature piece. No help to me at all. As soon as you're out, you're dust. It's very important. Thank you. Yes. Briggs, what do you mean by that?
Man, I'm bitching. That's the brain's one most important supplement. This is the brightness of the Canadian brain. Just for visibility. And this is the brightness of artificial food dyes. So, of course, Kellogg and other food companies will argue children prefer this over this, just as they would prefer cocaine over sugar. This is the brightness of the Canadian brain. Just for visibility. This is the brightness of artificial food dyes. So, of course, Kellogg and other food companies will argue children prefer this over this, just as they would prefer cocaine over sugar. This is the brightness of the Canadian. Just for visibility.
Oh man, I got a nail stuck in my shoe. Who you doing? Stop.
Vores osteboksen er urværk, men lukkes ned. Fra en håndtaget i bunden hæves automatisk. Når de første par stykker i er blevet tilbage, stykkerne så sætter du bare låg på og ind i skabet. Vores osteboksen er urværk. The Freemasons were never just builders, they were gatekeepers, archivists, holders of ancient truth. Inside the archives you will not find speculations, you will find proof. History is a fabrication. Proof that civilizations more advanced than ours have risen and fallen, buried beneath layers of deception. to ensure the truth never reaches those who are meant to forget. Secrets of architecture, sacred geometry, and energy manipulation were not just used to build temples, they were used to alter the fact of reality itself. Buried in the archives of real-time moments in the history that has been erased. The ancient civilizations that surpassed modern technology were destroyed, covered up, and rewritten as myth. True origin of mankind, not random evolution, designed creation from modern spirituality. The Freemasons were never just builders, they were gatekeepers, archivists, hoarders of ancient truth. Inside the archives, you will not find speculations, you will find proof. History is a fabrication. Proof that civilizations more advanced than ours have risen and fallen, buried beneath layers of deception. To ensure the truth never reaches those who are meant to forget. Secrets of architecture, sacred geometry, and energy manipulation were not just used to build temples, they were used to alter the fabric of reality itself. Buried in the archives of real-time moments in the history that has been erased. The ancient civilizations that surpassed modern technology were destroyed, covered up, and rewritten as myth. True origin of mankind, not random evolution, designed creation from modern spirituality. The Freemasons were never just builders, they were gatekeepers, archivists, hoarders.
Professional. Hey, these are real. This is actually a real clam. See how beautiful it is? They're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. And I can study these with some of my colleagues from major universities, and they're amazing. We nickname them the leprechaun clam because they're green like a shamrock. Now you'll see all this green juice pouring out. That's not food coloring. That's its natural clam juice. And see how it's all green on the inside? That's not food coloring either. And watch the green pearls that come out. These are worth a fortune. Oh my goodness. All my friends from major universities, they found one of those. See that one? See that one? That's worth a fortune. Almost. You can buy a ton of cyber trusty codes. You can buy, oh my goodness. Look at how beautiful they are.
Hi, I'm Stefano, an Italian-Canadian chef, and my sauce isn't like any other sauce.
Oh, this one has cheese in the crust.
I know, at least 5 minutes. I mean, I can't get out. And this always happens to me with John Deere doors. Is it a bad design? Is it that the doors are old and the mechanism in them is just not working? Or is my knight in shining armour? Tricks of things, aren't they, John Deere doors? Are you serious? Oh, she, we're locked in. It's very stiff. Oh, thank God.
Don't be that deaf. I told you, just try from anyhow. Look, I tried it.
It's possible. See? Isn't it?
We didn't really think this through.
We can't. We're all stuck.
You know, we can do what?
4 of us in here now. I know, at least 5 minutes. I mean, I can't get out. And this always happens.
More fucking British cuisine, always an unbearable watch. It's always fucking chips and bread. It's never anything else in the UK. Bit of gravy, no butter is fucking criminal. Utter bash. This is an impressive dose of carbohydrates, even to an obese Irishman. Of course, we're frying it WD-40. Some of the batter is literally worn for its fucking life. It looks like something that would live at the bottom of the sea. Lovely, can't wait to see this beautiful cross-section. Of course, more chips. Here's the big reveal. Oh, absolutely lovely. It's the driest and wettest thing I've ever seen in my fucking life.
I love this case. Within reason.
Article 9 says Canada acceding to this confederation and joining in the measures of the United States shall be admitted into and entitled to advantages of this union. But no other colony shall be admitted into the same unless such admission is to be agreed upon by at least 9 states. It's right there in this confederation. Canada's part of the United States. No one Canadian to cry. Article 9 says Canada was accused first by French journalists and then by my friend Candace Owens. She comes out and she's like, I will wager my professional skill on the claim that Crown's wife is actually a man. And I was like, so it's like, okay, I think this is too crazy. Yeah. And then it turns out she's not. Dude, it's you know, giving full credit to Candace Owens on this for really opening the story up from the French journalists who first broke it and then were, I think, like ostracized or basically told not to report it. I mean, he's a rumor. Stuff like, I mean, the fact that Emmanuel Macron was a child and this man takes him under his wing and is a groomer, uses the identity of another human being. The amazing thing to me is the French portrait that they have of him is painted in marbles. And can't make this stuff what? And other paintings that Brigitte Macron was famous for having around in the palace. All these really awesome looking things. And you've got pictures of the water here. And stuff that Brigitte likes to hang around. It's like pedophilia stuff.
Hear it all there, folks.
Yeah, that shape when you pull on.
Supplement's so good.
It makes a living by mining the streets of New York. You see, he scrapes away at the edges of sidewalks, mostly around jewelry shops, as he's looking for bits of diamonds, rubies, platinum, and gold that might have been dropped in ones. And because he's mining for precious metals and gems that have already been cut and seized, all he has to do is extract diamonds, dump on the streets, clean them up, and sell them. At first, people thought he was crazy. He even claimed to have collected enough gold to sales totaling $820 a gold. This guy makes a living by mining the streets of New York. You see, he scrapes away at the edges of sidewalks, mostly around jewelry shops, as he's looking for bits of diamonds, rubies, platinum, and gold that might have been dropped in ones. And because he's mining for precious metals and gems that have already been cut and processed, all he has to do is extract them, dump on the streets, clean them up, and sell them. People thought he was This guy makes a living by away at the edges of sidewalks, mostly around jewelry shops, as he's looking for bits of diamonds, platinum, that might have been dropped. And because he's mining for precious metals,
If I look a little flush, there's a good reason for that. I've been reading like a fucking dickhead cleaning my house because my house is a bomb site, so they can do an open home. Sounds good. I can't remember if I put my dildos away after washing them. Like actual. I cannot remember if I put them away or if I just left them in the pantry in the bathroom. If I look a little flush, there's a good reason for that. I've been reading like a fucking dickhead cleaning my house because my house is a bomb site, so they can do an open home.
I'm kind of scared to ask what this is used for. So this is how I introduce myself. ようこそ皆さん、俺の宝くじ参加してくれますか？宝くじいかがですか？ I'm kind of scared to ask what this is used for. So this is how I introduce myself. ようこそ皆さん、俺の宝くじ参加してくれますか？宝くじいかがですか？ I'm kind of scared to ask what this is used for. So this is how I introduce myself. ようこそ皆さん、俺の宝くじ参加してくれますか？宝くじいかがですか？ I'm kind of scared to ask what this is used for. So this is how I introduce myself. ようこそ皆さん、俺の宝くじ参加してくれますか？宝くじいかがですか？
I know, right?
I'm kind of scared. So this is how I introduce myself. ようこそ皆さん、俺の宝くじ参加してくれますか？宝くじいかがですか？
Dude, why are they talking about this shit?
I'm kind of scared to ask what this is used for. So introduce myself. ようこそ皆さん、俺の宝くじ参加してくれますか？いかがですか？ I'm kind of scared to ask what this is used for. So this is how I introduce myself. ようこそ皆さん、俺の宝くじ参加してくれますか？宝くじいかがですか？ So this is how I introduce myself. ようこそ皆さん、俺の宝くじ参加してくれますか？宝くじいかがですか？ I'm kind of scared to ask what this is used for. So this is how I introduce myself.
ようこそ皆さん、俺の宝くじ参加してくれますか？宝くじいかがですか？
I'm kind of scared to ask what this is used for. So basically, this is how I introduce myself.
ようこそ皆さん、俺の宝くじ参加してくれますか？宝くじいかがですか？
I'm kind of scared to ask what this is used for. So basically, this is how I introduce myself.
ようこそ皆さん、俺の宝くじ参加してくれますか？宝くじいかがですか？
I'm kind of scared to ask what this is used for. So basically, this is how I introduce myself.
ようこそ皆さん、俺の宝くじ参加してくれますか？宝くじいかがですか？
I'm kind of scared to ask what this is used for. So basically, this is how I introduce myself.
ようこそ皆さん、俺の宝くじ参加してくれますか？宝くじいかがですか？
You're the one swerving. I'm just following you. Ask what this is used for.
Some of the signs that you can tell
basically, this is how I
when the
introduce
casinos
myself.
are kind of tipping the sides
ようこ
more
そ
towards
皆
the
さん、
house.
俺の宝くじ参加してくれますか？
Pull up like a
Bakalaki,
probability chart
ikaga
for
desu
gambling.
ka?
Like, these are public information, and you'll get a rough idea, the realistic probability of how many hands in a row you're going to win and how many you're going to lose. If you're any good with math, you can also create the mathematics behind what hands you're likely to win for how long. Let's say you created like a software that would tell you.
So basically,
you can give
this is
yourself
how
an
I
18
introduce
as many
myself.
times as you want in the
ようこそ
software,
皆さん、
and you can
俺の
give the
宝くじ
computer
参加してくれます
a
か？
every one of those times, and
宝くじ
it'll tell you
いか
how
がで
many
すか？
times you're going to win. Probably like 90% you'll win 8.
And there's so many cool shots out here. Oh, uh-oh. But I gotta always just focus. I just try to get one. Usually it takes all day to get one, but if I get more,
used for.
that's a miracle.
So basically, this is how I introduce myself.
The only
よ
thing
うこそ
about
皆
this
さん、
is the light
俺の
changes
宝くじ参加してくれ
every
ます
minute, so
か？
over that could be in a
宝
big
くじいか
surprise.
がですか？
Just gotta roll with it because this is time sensitive. We got 5 minutes to do this. Oh man, that's terrible. So the back
kinda scared
broke today
to
and I taped it.
Ask
So
what
it's
this is
gonna
used
fit.
for. So basically, this is how I introduce myself.
Budget.
ようこそ皆さん、俺の宝くじ参加してくれますか？
Thing's gonna
宝くじい
disintegrate.
かがですか？
Oh. Yeah, but didn't the camera move? Okay. I got, you have to do it. Like, it's either that or throw the plate over yourself.
Ask what
Now I
this
gotta
is
guess the
used for.
exposure. I'm gonna say 30
So
seconds.
basically, this is how I introduce myself.
ようこそ皆さん、俺の宝くじ参加してくれますか？宝くじいかがですか？
Ah. Pretty cool, huh? It's exciting. Had to work for that one.
I'm scared to
Too hard.
ask what this is used
Watch
for.
is too much.
So basically, this is how I introduce myself.
ようこそ皆さん、俺の宝くじ参加してくれますか？
There's so
Bakalaki,
many
ikaga
cool
desu ka?
shots out here. Oh, uh-oh. But I gotta always just focus. I just try to get one. Usually it takes all day to get one, but if I get more, that's a miracle.
I'm kind of scared to
Okay,
ask what
let's
this
do
is used
The
for.
only thing about this is the
So
light
basically,
changes
this is
like
how I
every minute, so
introduce
I go,
myself.
that could be in a big
ようこ
surprise.
そ皆さん、俺の宝くじ参加してくれますか？宝くじい
We
か
got
がです
5
か？
minutes to do this. Oh man, that's terrible. So the back broke today and I taped it, but now it's not gonna fit.
I'm scared to ask
Already
what this
over
is
budget
used for.
on time. Like
So
that's
basically, this is how I
I think this
introduce
thing's
myself.
gonna disintegrate.
ようこそ皆さん、俺の宝くじ参加してくれますか？宝くじいかがです
Yeah,
か？
but didn't the camera move? Okay, I got. You have to do it. Like it's either that or throw the plate away. So I gotta get
This is a dish that a chef can only make once in a lifetime. If he succeeds, he might lose his arm. The chef starts by separating.
This man is incredibly creative. He uses an angle grinder to cut a slit in a copper pipe, then bends it open with pliers and flattens it into a strip using a hammer. He shapes the copper strip into a circle and secures it with screws. Next, he places the copper ring vertically inside a cheap iron bucket and fills the bucket with sand, leaving about 10 centimeters at the top. He melts candles in a metal box with a blowtorch and soaks a hemp rope in the melted wax. The wax-coated rope is placed under the copper ring in the bucket, and the sand is filled to the top, covering the copper ring. He adds 3 iron rods on the edge of the bucket for support and attaches a funnel to the top. The funnel directs smoke and helps with heat dissipation. When he lights the candles, the heat transfers to the copper ring, which distributes it to the sand. The sand stores the heat, and the heater can reach over 100 degrees Celsius. How impressive is this idea? Out of 10, how many points would you give him? This man is incredibly creative. He uses an angle grinder to cut a slit in a copper pipe, then bends it open with pliers and flattens it into a strip using a hammer.
US on a world map.
He shapes the copper strip into a circle and secures it with screws. Next, he places the copper ring vertically inside a cheap iron bucket and fills the bucket with sand, leaving about 10 centimeters at the top. He melts candles in a metal box with a blowtorch and soaks a hemp rope in the melted wax. The wax-coated rope is placed under the copper ring in the bucket, and the sand is filled to the top, covering the copper ring. He adds 3 iron rods to the edge of the bucket for support and attaches a funnel to the top. The funnel directs smoke and helps with heat dissipation. When he lights the candles, the heat transfers to the copper ring, which distributes it to the sand. The sand stores the heat, and the heater can reach over 100 degrees Celsius. How impressive is this idea? Out of 10, how many points would you give him? This man is incredibly creative. He uses an angle grinder to cut a slit in a copper pipe, then bends it open with pliers and flattens it into a strip using a hammer.
People out there
He shapes the copper strip into a circle and secures it with screws. Next, he places the copper ring vertically inside a cheap iron bucket and fills the bucket with sand.
such as, and I believe that they should, our education over here in the U.S. should help the U.S., or should help South Africa, and should help the Asian countries, so we will be able to build up our future.
There you go.
If the Americans can't locate the U.S. on a world map,
Isn't that crazy?
why do you think this is? I personally believe that U.S. Americans are unable to do so because some people out there in our nation don't have that, and I believe that our education, like such as South Africa and Iraq, everywhere like such as, and I believe that they should, our education the U.S. should help South Africa. It should help people's country.
Okay, I didn't see any fucking aliens.
You're so smart that it literally triggers people. A 2021 study shows that exposed to superior intelligence, they are trained to system in the street. The amygdala lights up when we encounter someone smarter than us, and it's the same response we have to live in this stress. It upsets us. I ain't even done it. But when I
on our planet, we have more than 3,554 It's all nice. Yeah, the magnetic lights from our planet. From 3,454 gates. There was 12,000 years ago.
He intimidated. You see that intimidation in his
But
eyes?
in 2026, right?
Ancient Egypt was not from Express, but was building. Express, slave red line building. Ancient Chinese miners twisted and made it became known as Chinese dragons. Still,